Hey, welcome to 2021. A new year. I'm sure many of you ripped that 2020 calendar right to shreds and did a little happy dance. I know I did. And for so many of you, look, I know it was a complete year of uncertainty. Loved ones sick, dying, businesses have been local institutions closing their doors after decades and decades and decades. Yes, no doubt, 2020 sucked. Well, now we're in 2021 and we face new and unexpected challenges. If 2020 has taught us anything, it's how to be more resilient and how to overcome. I know many people kept saying they can't wait until 2020 is over. Well, guess what? Now it is, so no more excuses, right? I love a new year because it's a sense of a new beginning, but you're probably painfully familiar with the New Year's resolution statistics, if not only because you've been one of them in the past. Whether it's a small, seemingly easily achievable goal or a huge life-changing goal, many people tend to fail at the same rate. Approximately 80% of people who make New Year's resolutions have dropped them by the second week of February. Think about that. Doesn't take that long. And many don't even make it nearly that long. Research conducted by Strava uses over 800 million user logged activities predicts that the day most people are likely to give up on their New Year's resolution is January 19th. So put that on the calendar, make sure you get packed that. In fact, they call that day Quitter's Day. Well, it's certainly harder to achieve a huge goal than a small one. The difficulty of the goal isn't nearly as hard as it is if it's important to you. Whether you can develop that kind of habits, it's the main thing is develop the habit to establish the goal that you've created. Otherwise, you're just wishing and hoping. Your intentions are great, but unless you develop new habits, your chances for success, they're basically non-existent. So let's fix that for you, shall we? Here are some simple steps you can take that will not only help you actually stick to your New Year's resolution, but more importantly, achieve any goal that you set. First, turn your resolution into a specific measurable goal. Maybe you've decided to get in better shape this year. That's a great goal, but what does really get in shape mean? Basically nothing. It's too vague. What's a better goal? Maybe lose 10 pounds in 30 days. That's specific, it's measurable. Not only do you know what you want to accomplish, but you can then create a process guaranteed to get you there. Set your workout schedule. With us, Max Strength Fitness, 20 minutes twice a week, lay out your diet plan. Then follow your plan. Here's another example. Expand my business. Sounds great, but what does it actually mean? Land 6 new customers a month lets you determine the steps that you need to take to meet that goal. So you got to get very specific on what it is you want to accomplish. The key is to set a goal so specific that it's easy to work backwards to create a process you can use to achieve it. And then you got to piggyback on your current habits. Say your resolution is to drink more water, which we all should be doing. If that goal is to drink more, say 2 additional glasses of water, here's a simple way to do that. Keep a glass of water on your bathroom sink. After you brush your teeth, down a glass of water. So hopefully we're brushing our teeth twice a day. Therefore, you've down 2 more glasses of water. You're more likely than to stick with it if you're piggybacking on an existing habit. Whenever possible, piggyback on that existing habit. It makes it a lot easier than trying to introduce and adapt a new one. Another thing, make sure you engineer your environment. Introducing a little choice architecture, as we like to call it, can make it a lot easier to develop new habits and overcome your natural resistance to doing difficult things. Say you want to exercise first thing in the morning. Great. Place your workout clothes by your bed. Want to eat more fruit? Great. Keep a bowl of apples on your desk. Say you want to eat less ice cream. I know that's one of the things I want to start to do in 2021. So make sure that the ice cream never makes it into your house. Like if it ain't there, you can't consume it, right? So a little trick there. So engineer your environment. You want to get off to a more productive start each day? At the end of every workday, decide what you'll do first tomorrow, and then lay out everything you need to start it immediately once you go into your desk or your office. That way you don't have to summon up the willpower to get started. You can just sit down and go. Choice architecture is a great way to avoid needing willpower and to do the things that you actually want to do. You also need to actively measure your progress, like an Apple Watch or Fitbit or some other fitness tracker. These are great now things that we can use to our advantage. We tend to be what we measure, so find simple ways to measure what you want to be, and then you'll stick to them. And don't sweat the bad days. Look, good habits are extremely hard to develop, and they're really easy to break. Perfection is impossible, and perfection is the enemy of done. Look, sometimes you're gonna slip. Sometimes you won't do what you plan to do. That's okay. Accept it, own it, and then get right back onto that new habit horse, if you will. What matters is the long term. While you'll occasionally fail, see a setback as a setback. It's not a deal breaker because no one is perfect. But if you stick with it, you'll actually hit your goals and then you get the life that you desire. So I hope these tips have helped you, and I hope that helps you not to become a statistics like most of those people in the 80% club. And look, if you need help with your health and fitness goals in 2021, look no further. We have a tried and proven system at Max Strength Fitness. You can request a free initial consultation at maxstrengthfitness.com. 20 minutes twice a week. Show up. We'll make you accountable. Our expert guided trainers will take you through that proven system and help you get in the strongest, best fit when we all need it the most going into this year. So look, I hope you all have an amazing 2021. And if you need help with your health and fitness, we're the place to be. maxstrengthfitness.com. Thanks.